major safety issue here. Major. I just wanted to show you guys. I might be late. This is the first time hearing about it, but I think this was recognized a long time ago. So it goes to show you. I really don't watch that many videos, you know. I'm just busy. I don't have time to watch a lot of videos, so I'm not up on current firearm updates on safeties and, you know, safety issues that are manufacturer defects and stuff like that. But I want to show you one because I think it's important. You might not know about it because I didn't know about it. And a subscriber of mine named Hank, which I will thank him. Thank you, Hank, for sending me that link. Is showing me a little issue with the safety selector with the C39. Now, I don't think the C39 V2 is going to have the issue, but it's a real simple issue. It can be corrected very easily, and I'm going to show you in a minute. But first, I wanted to thank Indy NJ13 for sending me this beautiful State Police, New Jersey State Police Trooper patch to add to the Law Enforcement Hall of Fame back there. Wall of Fame back there. Very nice patch, man. Thanks, dude. I don't think I have one of these, do I? I don't. So that is an add to the collection. Thank you very much. I don't know how this started. I just had my buddies that are police officers gave me their patches, and I guess people see that and they just send them in. I'm fine with it. You know, I support law enforcement 100%. Unlike Beyonce. See what I'm saying with that? What a fucking asshole she is. That's called a troublemaker. That's what that is. But I ain't gonna get into that. So right now we'll just put that there. I gotta find a spot for it. Thank you, Indy NJ13. Okay, now what I wanted to show you with this is, I think it's important enough to do a video on it. This is the C39 V2. This is like one of my favorite AK platform rifles I ever encountered. Ever. This thing is over the top. The quality is amazing. The fit and finish is what I expect and what I love. The barrel thickness is overly done. I love it. It's just a great AK. It's really not a true AK. It's an AK platform. C39 V2. As you can see, I did all this upgrades to it, blacked it all out. It used to be all wood. Everyone got upset. What'd you take that wood off for? Are you kidding me? Look at this. This is nicer, man. Sorry. It's more Americana. Very American looking, and it's built in America. 100% American made. Every single nut, bolt, screw, and piece of steel on this thing is made in the US of A. Except that magazine. That's Bulgarian. It's my personal favorite. Anyway, what I wanted to show you, this is I don't know if the V2s are having this problem, but it might be just the regular Century 39s, the regular ones. But a lot of people, not a lot of people, there's a few people got some videos on this, but I wish I remembered the guy's channel that Hank sent me the link to, but I don't remember the name of the guy's channel because I'd like to give him a shout out for bringing this to all of our attention. If I can find the link, I'll put it under the video, and you guys can check his channel out. I don't know him, he don't know me, but he seems very seasoned on this type of rifle and knows what he's talking about. So, now this don't have the problem, but if you have an older 39, you have to check this. What you want to do, as you can see, we always practice gun safety on this channel. Call me a homo, I don't care. I don't care. I always check, nothing in there. What I'm going to do is I am going to rack the charging handle, and then I'm going to pop off the dust cover. Shut up, train. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to pop off the dust cover. Now, what they're saying is, let me see, I got to get this out of your way so you can see in here. The safety that they're using on the older ones, okay, this one doesn't have it, okay. When the safety comes up past the point it's supposed to be, like up in this area, there's a paddle down here that's on the safety that flips up like a flipper, and what it does is if you come up too far, it will hit the trigger and the gun will fire. It will go off. Okay? Now that's only if the dust cover is off and it can come up past this point. But as you can see, Century fixed it on the C39 V2. I don't know if you can see that. You see how it's shaped? They notched it out so when it comes up, it doesn't hit anything. So you can see what's going on here. So chances are that ever happening is rare, but it shouldn't be able to happen. Period. So the C39, mine doesn't have the problem. If you have an older C39, I think the original one, there's steel there where it ain't supposed to be. So what you could do is you could do this. You can either cut a little square out with a Dremel. You can either do that, or what you can do is just replace the safety with a semi-automatic AK safety. You can get them from Krebs or whatever. I know Krebs has the advanced one. It's called the Advanced Safety Selector, and it has a little lead so you can use your finger, and it has also has the hold back cut open hold back, and they're like $40 or $50. So you can either just pull this up, pull it out, put theirs in, push it down, and then it's done. The defect is corrected. You have nothing to worry about. But if you have an older 39 and it's doing that, please, please, please fix that ASAP right away. It's an easy fix. Other than that, this is probably the nicest AK platform, I will still say it, that I ever owned or seen. It's incredible. And as you can see, they caught that and they fixed that. So if you have a later model C39 V2, you should be alright. If not, I would just check it. So that is important. Alrighty, so put this back on. And this is good. So I just want to thank Hank for sending me that link because I was completely unaware of that. I had no idea. And when I checked it, I was very relieved. Beautiful thing. Okay. Bulgarian Circle 10 mag. These are the best, most robust built AK mags on the market. I don't care what you say. You can mag pull me all you want. They ain't as good as these. Bulgarian Circle 10s. These are the ones to get if you want the best AK mag. The other ones work great, but these are on a whole other level. So what? They're $10 more. Who gives a shit? Even if they're $20 more. In the gun world, that's pennies. In the gun buying, in the gun world, buying shit for your guns. Gotta have a good magazine. So I wanted to show you that. Let me put this away. Okay. And another thing I wanted to show you was my KSG shotgun. And this, sorry about that slinging away there. My KSG shotgun. I added an optic, and this is called a Burris fast fire. And I like this because it's small and it keeps the gun very, very light. And believe it or not, you want to talk shit on UTG, but this rail mount, this quick release rail mount they have, it's nicer than the recommended rail mount that you see on gun forums. And this is a UTG because everyone's like, they make stuff for airsoft. Some of their stuff's good. This rail mount here was like 20 bucks. And compared to my other one, I have one just like this in another brand. This is way nicer. The handle's better, it locks down better, it's easier to adjust, it looks better. All the corners are beveled, it just looks really nice and it fits on there rock solid. Love it. But the Burris Fast Fire is a good option for if you don't have a lot of money. It's pretty much like on the Vortex level. It's not an aim point level, but the Burris Fast Fire says you can use it for shotguns, so it can handle all that recoil, and they're only like $180 versus an aim point that's like between $500 and $600. I was thinking about putting an aim point Pro in here. It's way too big, way too heavy. I want to keep this thing light, and I think it looks really nice. It's easy to sight in. They give you Burris. I can't pronounce it. They give you everything you need. They give you a really nice little screwdriver, and here's your elevation right here, and then your windage is on the side. And then after you get it set, there's these two lock screws right here. You crank them down, and it won't move. I got mine for, I think it was $198 off Amazon, and then I got the rail mount because it had to come up for like $18 or something like that, and it really works well. And when you bring the KSG up, it comes up really fast. It has a self-adjusting red dot. In other words, you can't turn the red dot up and down, but if you're looking through it and it gets dark, it automatically brightens up. When it gets bright, it automatically dims down. It adjusts to the lighting automatically. It's really neat. And there's an off and on switch here. I don't know how long the battery life lasts. I have no idea. The battery's a pain in the ass to change. It's not a big deal, but it's not a fast change. You have to take these screws out, take it apart, and then put the battery in. And there's like a little rubber gasket. You have to line that up and put it all back together. So hopefully the battery will last a long time. I don't have to do that too often. But there's an option for you. These little Burris red dots are pretty proven. I know a lot of hardcore gun guys that own them, so they wouldn't own crap. It can handle the recoil, it doesn't lose its zero, and it's a really nice little optic, and I highly recommend it if you can't afford an aim point. This shotgun is a lot of fun. It's definitely something that you have to train with and shoot a lot so you can get the rhythm down, so you can know your next move like that, get the coordination of loading the shells in. But once you get some time with it, it really is effective. I find that it runs high brass a lot smoother than low brass. The low brass kinds to snag, and you have to really pull it hard to get it to eject once in a while. But the high brass runs a lot smoother. It doesn't snag at all. It runs really nice. I also shot 1 3/4 shotgun shells, and man, they run real smooth through this. So if you can get your hands on them and you have a KSG, you got to get them in there. There's like no recoil whatsoever. You can put like 18 rounds in there or 20 rounds in there, more than that. And there's no recoil. It's a lot of fun shooting them little 1 3/4 shells. I cannot find them anywhere. I just had a few to see what it would feel like. I've been looking and everyone's sold out. Everywhere I look it says sold out, sold out, sold out. So it's one of those things where those shells are in demand and everyone wants them and they're hard to get. So it's always the way. The cheek rest worked out really well. It's not moving, it ain't budging, it's on there, nice and solid. The 3M adhesive spray, definitely on the kind that I used, industrial strength. There's no way that's coming off unless you want it to come off. That's working out real nice. And that's it. This is just a lot of fun. I love this thing. I put the metal rail on here to keep it a little bit more secure. In case this ever would break off, it will not now, because now it's hugging, everything's hugging from one end to the other, not just a small portion of it where it could break off. And that's it. So yeah, this is running pretty good. So like I said, the high brass does hurt your shoulder, but I heard there is a enhanced butt pad for the KSG, so I'm definitely going to invest in that because the thing beats you up pretty good. After you shoot about 25 rounds, you're ready to put it down, man. If it starts bothering you after a while, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So that's it. So there's a little optic video for you. Now, of course, at the end of the video, I want to show another light from Through Night, which they sent us, and I'm going to compare it to this beautiful light. I just got this. This is my, I'm getting into these flashlights. It's called a P12 Nightcore. I guess it's by Nightcore. 1,000 lumens, 520 hours, maximum runtime. It's a very nice light. It's a little more fatter and thicker, just a little more than your average light this size, but it's a nice light. This light is about $70, and it's got your low, medium, and all the way to your high beam, and it strobes. It's got a nice strobe, nice and steady. You ever see a cheap strobing light? I can't explain it. It doesn't look right. And it's a good light. It's a real nice light. It's got a black clip. Not as robust as through nights, but it's very nice. I can't say much about it. But I have here, someone's going to win this again. They sent me another TC10V2, same light as before. And there's going to be another lucky winner for this light. And remember, wow, this thing's heavy duty. So pretty much these lights are in the same price range, and Through Night's just trying to tell you, look how much more you're getting for the same price. That's pretty much what it's all about. And let's see what we got here. You got a much bigger head. Ooh, sexy. Okay. Super bright. Great strobe. I don't know what else to tell you about it. You've seen this light in the past video, and it's got a nice, really deep dish in there, and all the buttons are metal. There's nothing cheap about it whatsoever. Everything's all metal, and it's got all metal and rubber, no plastic. Nice rubber switch. Comes with a complete set of backup parts, and the best thing about this light is you charge it with a USB port, and it comes with a USB cable. They always provide you with everything you need. You never have to go buy extra stuff when they give you a light. I'm pretty sure, and I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure this also runs on regular batteries too. I didn't look in the manual because the last light that I showed that charged with a USB cord, it also ran on regular batteries. I think the 123s, a couple of them, or you can use the rechargeable battery with the USB port. So it's like this light will never be without power, ever. You'll always have power, and it's a really, really sweet light. The last guy that won the light sent me an instant message through Facebook, and he just couldn't believe how beautiful it was, and he was just so happy to have it. And they're the kind of people I like to have these lights, man. So the next winner of this light is going to be my hollow point. This was a long time coming. Chuck, I want to send you this light because you watch my videos all the time. You're always leaving comments. You're a loyal subscriber, and you're a good friend, and you treat me great, and I just want you to have it. So I'm going to get this shipped out to you ASAP, brother. So Chuck, my hollow point is the winner of this next beautiful Through Night flashlight. That's it. And then thank you, Through Night, for sending us another free flashlight. Free. Just wanted to show this one more time. These Gold Leaf limited edition shirts, there's still a few left. I thought they would be gone because people were going crazy over them, but the distributor called me and they said we got quite a few of the Gold Leaf shirts left. So if you want to let your subscribers know, they still can get one. They're like a little bit like $5 more, but they're shiny gold. They're really nice looking. So there that is, and then here's the front, just like before, and they are really, really sweet. They did a great job. Bare Arms Tactical, extremely. Look at that. I can't imagine it being. I couldn't get that better. I don't think you could get it better than that. I really don't. So these Gold Leaf shirts are still some left. So if you want one, try to get it. Okay. And of course, I forgot. Shit, most important thing. American flag is on this sleeve. That is so freaking sweet. God, that's nice. Alright, see you guys later.